think the team did a really great job of coming back from yesterday and figuring out what kind of day they wanted to have today. And not even necessarily how they wanted to play, but just what kind of day they wanted to have and what they wanted to be focusing on as a team. We really talked a long time yesterday after the games because we felt like that wasn't really our softball and it wasn't the way that we want to play in terms of having each other's backs and being the unit that they are, because they've worked so hard this year and been so successful as a unit. And playoffs are a time when that really gets tested, and I think that yesterday they didn't do as well with that. Today they showed that they have it in them during playoffs, during big games, to be that unit and to have that lead us to some really good things out in the field. So I think that that was the big thing that we wanted to see with WPI. We saw it, and then they were able to carry that right through into the next game. Yeah, so we knew we were playing 2 today, and we just wanted to get through the first one quick and make it decisive. So we went out, played good defense, put some good runs up, and it was a good game.
It's always fun for us to play WPI. We get really amped when we play them, as is shown earlier in the season too. So we wanted to go out and play good softball. We talked a lot about how we wanted to fight and why we wanted to fight, and we went out and decided to show that on the field today.
And we knew that we could use that game to really set the tone going into the second one, so we wanted to come out and make a statement in the first one.
I was saying to the team after the games, our pitching staff we're so lucky to have the pitching staff that we have. They are all incredibly tough and incredibly talented in their own right, and to then have all 3 of them able to work together, and they all have each other's back so much. They have each other's backs on and off the field. They cheer each other on. They believe in each other. So we're so fortunate to have the staff that we had. And before that Babson game, I talked to all 3 of them and I said, Raven has the ball to start. Colleen's going to be ready to go in. Amber's going to be ready to come in after that, and we might mix that order up depending on how it goes. I need everybody ready to support each other and to get this done as a pitching unit. And they all just were absolutely on board, absolutely on board. And it doesn't matter who's out there in the mound, they did that as a unit. Raven obviously was fantastic today, and she just got better as the day went on, but she knows that a lot of that is from the support of her other pitchers as well as her own grit and her own fight.
Yeah, like I said, we really wanted to work on our fight and find our reasons for why we were fighting and use that to fuel us to really play together and be in every moment, living every moment for what it's worth and just to be able to play more softball. So we really went out there together to make that happen.
Shady's been looking really good on the bunt for weeks now. She's been one of our best bunters during practice, one of our best bunters during games, and has been really, really great with that, especially recently. So I trusted her to be able to get the job done. She's a senior, Jazzy's a senior. They both were pretty determined today, and they both were in the right space in terms of their mental game. So I had faith that the 2 of them would be able to make it happen. That's just a circumstance where you had the right people in the right places at the exact right time for that call. And it's something that I don't get to do that often, but when I know I have the right people out there, then we'll go for it.
Yeah, I was just trying to throw good pitches. I was trying to make it easy on the defense. They were doing great work behind me, and we knew that it was going to be a tight game, so just trying to do my best.
Yeah, so coach gave me the squeeze sign, and I knew Jasmine's on third, so all I really had to do was get the ball in play. I saw it going up in the zone, and I knew I could get it down and run to first base. Didn't think too much about it, just knew I could do my job and Jasmine would do hers.
I actually almost got the wrong sign. I thought it was a different sign, but it's fine. I checked with coach and then we got it and made it happen.
I think that what they saw today and what they found today is the idea that today was another chance for them to play softball and to work on being better than they were the day before. And I think that they're going to really embrace tomorrow the opportunity to be even better than they were today. And we talked about some things that we need them to do a little bit better, and then some things we want them to continue, work on consistency with. So I think that yes, it is a big day. There's no way to avoid that piece of it, but I think that their attitude about that is in a really good spot right now, where they're just excited to play, they're excited to fight, and to have each other's backs and have the opportunity to get better on that side of our game, and that leads into a lot of good stuff on the field as well. So we're excited to go.
Drops down a bunt, Joseph going to the plate, and Shade is safe, and MIT wins! Katie Shade wins it on a single on a bunt. Joseph scores the winning run. And the game is over. They will play a decisive game tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock right here at Briggs Field. MIT wins it, a walk-off 2-1 victory on a bunt infield hit from the senior Katie Shade.